A big part of my job is learning software, and that includes preparing myself to teach others when I haven't even used the software myself. This video gives you 4 tips on how you can become proficient in any software as fast as possible. The first tip that I have is identifying the value. The value is different than the function. For example, tax software like H&R Block or TurboTax serves the function of filing your taxes, but the value comes in with the money that they save you on your taxes, the accuracy, and the convenience of being able to file yourself. That value is different than the function itself because the function can be done without the software. If you're trying to identify the value of a new software application, the best place to go is to people that know the software. You can talk to people that sell the software, you could talk to veteran users of the software, or you could just look it up on YouTube and see what people are doing. The second thing I do to learn software is I find good examples of the software in action. If you're learning PowerPoint, find good examples of slide decks. If you're learning Adobe Illustrator, go and find good examples of things people have created in that software. The biggest benefit of finding good examples is you'll know what to expect of yourself by the time you become proficient in the software. Tip number 3 is to map out what you know and map out how you would teach it. Because I build training programs for a living, this tip makes obvious sense to me, right? But what you'll find is if you map out the things you already know about the software and think about how you would explain these concepts to people who have no idea how to use it, you'll identify holes and gain a deeper understanding of what you could do to really understand how the software ticks behind the scenes. Finally, the last tip is to actually spend time learning the software and don't take shortcuts. A common way that people fool themselves is they watch somebody else use the software or they look at good examples, and because they can process those things contextually and they kind of understand an idea of why the software is there and the benefit of the software, they tend to think that they know the software. Then they sit down and actually try to use it and they find they actually know a lot less than they thought. To really learn a new app, you're going to have to spend a little bit of time focused on that application. It might mean that you set aside an hour a day, maybe even just 20 minutes a day, but that time is well invested. By putting the software to practice every single day, you will get better. Well, everybody, that is my 4 tips for learning software. I hope they're good for you. If you have anything to add, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much and have a fantastic rest of your week.